All right, so welcome everybody. I know it's been a long time since I've made a video and I do apologize, but I've been working on my own, future plans for, IT administrator help desk slash programmers, what I'm trying to get into. And it's been a very long and almost impossible ride, but I need stability in my future. But I still do aesthetics, as you can see. And most of you guys have clicked on this video because I haven't done a hydrofacial video in so long, but that's pretty much why, I've been MIA for a while, missing in action, not KIA, thank God. So since I've been gone, I've realized I've got back on YouTube and seen all the comments that everybody has been leaving, and now I can finally get back to your questions. I'm so sorry, apologize, all the good stuff. But like I said, it's been quite the journey. But anyway, this hydrofacial machine right here has been sent to me from Zemits. Zemits is a company that specializes in not just hydrofacial machines, but into weight loss machines, radio frequency, laser, all types of fancy type of equipment that you would see in a medical spa. So the medical spas that I've worked in for many years and I've been around, especially in Northern Virginia, DC, Maryland, well, more Northern Virginia than anything, they all have kind of the same technology and they're always upgrading to a newer technology. So Zemits, they're one of the companies that if you have, specific needs, I should say, for skincare, like everybody is different and they have machines that I've never even seen before. I'm like, okay, man, why don't we have this? So it's pretty much anything that you could possibly want, they pretty much have, or other companies do too, but this video is strictly for Zemits. I'm not saying they're the only one that has everything in the world, it's just they're prepared to handle your needs for your business. And I know I've recommended certain hydrofacial machines before, and yes, they did work for a time, and I said it several times in the video that these machines break down after about a year, 2 years, 3 years if you're lucky, because those machines aren't built for over and over and over and over use. The parts can wear down, the motor wears down, the suction loses suction periodically for no reason, and you've only did maybe 60 facials or even 20 facials, and after the 21st it starts to lose its suction. So yes, it's very affordable for the ones that I've shown you guys, but that's all that I could afford and recommend to you guys, that instead of breaking the bank and putting down a house payment or car payment, because most of you guys will do that. You'll go to the beauty shows and you'll see every machine, beautiful machines just like this one, and you'll spend a house note, a car note, your kid's college fund. You'll take away somebody's birthday money just to buy that machine. You'll not pay rent. I've seen it happen, trust me, just to buy a machine that you might not use when you get home. And the plugs, electrical plugs might be different too, depending on which country you're from. So with this company, they're based out of Florida and Texas. They have other locations as well, but that's their main places that they're based out of. In the California area, I can't wait to go visit to see what they have in stock and to see their training, see how they do. Zemits, it's awesome. They have payment plans, which is an awesome thing. So these machines, this one not bad at all. I believe most hydrofacial machines, and we all know this, they're very, very expensive. The quality high-end ones are expensive, and this is high-end, it's quality. So if you buy it now, go through the nomenclature or the overview of it, the ins and outs. Well, actually, you know what? This company's so good. They actually have a website that you scan your phone. They have the little QR code. You scan it. It gives you all the training videos. So I don't even have to really train you on the video or how to use it. I'm just going to show you what they sent me. And you'll see in the later videos how I'm using it on my client's face. And it's literally only 3 steps. 3. You don't have to worry about water supply and going through your hoses and all this other crazy stuff, except for the dirty water. The dirty water will go into here, this chamber, and it's right here. So you don't have to worry about it going through the machine. The hose is outside and it only hooks in to the disposable hose that goes into the reservoir. So you don't have to worry about your machine breaking down because of the water or it's not sucking properly. It's foolproof. Thank God we finally found a good hydrofacial machine. Man, so let me stop talking and let's go through the machine and what's going on. All right, so when you first get your box, It's gonna come through UPS. This is an American-based supply company for this beauty machine right here, or business. So you can always give them a call, somebody answers. There's no, hey, leave me a message, text message, email, It's not from overseas, giving you a bunch of headaches, customs, and my package got lost. No. Enough of that BS. This company is based in America. So you can actually call them up, get them on the phone and say, hey, I would like to purchase this, or I have a problem with my machine. Their warranty is outstanding. They actually will walk you through the process of how you would actually ship your machine back if you do ever have a problem. Hopefully you don't. I haven't had any problems. I haven't read any problems. I haven't seen anybody say this was a bad company. So for now, we are thumbs up. And if you do have a problem, I'm pretty sure they'll work it out. So it's gonna come into a big box. It's not super big, just as big as your machine. Nice size box. So your machine for here, this is just a placeholder. The placeholder is gonna come separate. All you do, there's three little screws in the back. Put the placeholder, this acrylic placeholder that holds your instruments. You just screw it in, and then you put your instruments where they need to go. And as you can see, there's only 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we're gonna go over those in just a minute. I just wanna make sure we go over the machine first. So the machine, there's a little power button on the back side. And the machine comes on, it lights up. There's no hidden type of buttons, or like on the old hydrofacial machine that I showed you guys before. Yes, there's a lot to press. There's always something that you don't understand because the instructions are horrible. These instructions are spot on. These instructions, they actually send you a link, a website to where they have actual training videos, sort of like mine. And I'm pretty sure they took well, anyway, the training videos that they have, oh yeah, they're just like, they literally walk you through step by step by step. And they have a lot of them. And so once you complete it, you can always give them a call. You can set up a Zoom call, and they will actually set up another training session with you, just in case you didn't get everything or all your questions answered at that time. So let me turn off the machine, but see how quiet, let me listen. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's not loud at all. The other hydrofacial machines that I've showed you guys, even the most expensive ones like Hydrofacial MD, or the I think it was like Hydro Bubble Express or whatever it was called, but that one's like $12,000. It's pretty loud, and it's a big bulky machine. This machine you can take with you. It's portable. You can put this in your backpack or whatever and go do your facial services, and it's quick. So I'm gonna go over everything. Let me turn it off. And we're gonna go over just really quickly how easy it is. I only put 1, 2, and 3. These are the only 3 steps that you have to follow. It's that simple. And it's not saying it's simple because we're all slow or anything, or we don't understand, we're not esthetician. No. For anybody who is practicing skincare, you're a skincare aficionado, you just love skincare and you are great at it. Doesn't mean you had to go to school, get super degrees, certificates, and all that good stuff to understand this. I'm just saying it's simple to the point where, hey, they simplified it. There's no guesswork. There's no, oh, I gotta go to school for 8 months just to learn a basic skincare regimen routine, which shouldn't be that long. I don't know why it's 8 months, but anyway, step number 1, they use their Z-Salic Clear, or the hydrolactic acid. And it's not a serum, it's pretty much like your pre-cleanse, and it's a softening agent, sort of like a desincrustation solution. So your desincrustation solution, which most places don't use anymore, which is horrible. Desincrustation has always been a really good softener for the skin. It's like a super light peel, but it softens the skin to where your skin's not agitated or irritated. And it softens it up to where you can use these tips for microdermabrasion to get off the skin that much easier without being so rough and hard. Because if the skin is rough and hard, it's not soft, or you didn't steam it properly, yeah, it's gonna be a hard process. So that's what these 2 solutions do. I would say the Salic Clear is more for your oilier your oilier skin types. And then you have your hydrolactic acid is like a lightener and a brightener. Somebody who just did hyperpigmentation, stuff like that, I would use this one. But either one you can use, and you're gonna see it in the video that I use it on 2 different clients, and it's the same result. It's really, really good stuff. My first client I'm gonna show you in the video, she has sensitive skin, very sensitive. So we're gonna use the Solid Clear. And so for the hydrolactic acid, we use it for the second client, where she has a little bit of hyperpigmentation in certain areas, and I use the second one for that. So that's step number 1, is just to paint it on with a fan brush. So your fan brush, we're gonna show you in the video, you just paint it on the face, and that is step number 1. You're only doing half of the face. Put your fan brush down, use your wand, clean up the skin. We're gonna now move to number 2. Number 2, we're gonna take off that product, because we just put on number 1 product. We're gonna take it off with soft sponges. Go into number 2, can't read sideways. This is just a sprayer infusion serum system. So the sprayer infusion is the sprayer right here. Just like your artist, graphic artist, you know, doing your graffiti, so you know. But anyways, it's nice, you know, you're doing those little gel nails, and you got the little design, and man, those people are talented, but they be using these little airbrush things. But for the face, you just take off your cap, put your solution, your serum in there, close it, and then this lever right here sprays on the face. That's easy, part 2. So when you press the button, the spray comes out, but when you release the button, just air comes out, which is allowing the product to go into the face. It's good stuff. And lastly, step number 3 is the Cryo Zetox Conductive Gel. Hell, I like the name just because of Zetox, like this Botox. You could sell that and, oh man, upsell your clients. They will come in just because it has that word tox or toxin, Botox, botulinum toxin, all that good stuff. People want to hear that word. Seriously. And if you can say that, it has it in there. So the hyaluronic acid type of toxin, or I want to say like Botox gels, creams, fillers, Restylane, all that good stuff. Yeah, they have kind of the same stuff in them, but this time you're putting it on the face, and it's not going to be injected into the face and all that good stuff with needles, all that craziness. And that's what the cold hammer does. So you put it on the face, the cold hammer infuse it feels awesome, because your face can be a little bit not super inflamed, but everybody's skin type is totally different. So to calm that skin down, to give firming and tightening, same thing like a Botox treatment would. Botox is nothing but a tightening of the skin, so you don't have fine lines, wrinkles, double chin, triple chin, jowling, all that good stuff of your neckline, a little turkey giblet, you know, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's just tightening your skin so it doesn't move. Not paralysis, we don't want that type of Botox, but this toxin actually firms the skin, tightens it up, closes those pores, you're good to go. All right, so we're gonna put this down. The machine, like I said before, we're gonna go ahead and look at the wand. The wand has diamond tips. You can take the tips off. And I have my tips already here in the display case. So this is a 200 grain. If I need somebody with thicker skin, thicker, oilier skin, I'm gonna go ahead and go to 100 grain. 100 grain is, whew, it does the business for real. So it gets in there. Don't mess around with this one unless you know what you're doing with the back, facial, body. Hell, you can do the full body, and I can't wait to do a video so I can do the whole body just with this. Oh yeah, I'm going to do it. I wish they would make a bigger head, like a nice round circular, so I can really scrub that body. Hint, hint, telling you guys now, and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna listen to this, or the companies and makers, if you make a bigger one of these that can handle bigger body parts, trust me, it's a service that's not out there. Not that I've seen, unless you're just gonna do a regular, you know, Korean scrub. And when I do a Korean, or when they do a traditional Korean full body scrub, they get in places you didn't even think, you know, you had areas or holes, and oh yeah, they make sure your body is flawless. Imagine putting that in the machine that sucks, and you don't have to do all that work, and you're just doing the movements of the wand. Amazing. So imagine something circular, really, really big that can get whole body parts. Man, you do that, that would fit this head. Man, the future. So that's what these heads are. they're amazing. It's good, but you don't need anything aggressive unless it's somebody like you're doing the full body, butt, legs, in between certain areas. You could do this before a vajacial. You could do this before an actual waxing. I bet you your waxing surface will go a lot smoother. Depending on which wax that they use, strip wax versus hard wax, I would use hard wax down there because it's a little bit thicker. Strip wax is going to tear you up. But be careful. You could actually get rid of dead skin cells and hairs and then do the waxing. It'd be a smooth peel. I'm just telling you what I know. So anyways, we're going to put that back. That's your wand. We already talked about the sprayer and we already talked about the cold hammer. All the gunk and the nastiness goes into this tube, through the vial, into the chamber. That is it. There's another chamber on the side of the machine. That's for your flushing, to where if you just want to clean your machine, you're gonna take your solution, pour it in here, take your wand, pour it in, put the wand into the cup so it can suck the solution so it can clean the pipes. It's less than 10 seconds. You don't need to run a couple, ounces of water through your machine like the older hydrofacial machines you had to. But now you just have your measuring cup and then your products. So the products, I put them in a different bottle. I know they have a fancy label. I'm gonna show you guys another time. But the products, they're easy to use. They're not anything that has a bunch of craziness in them. You can look at them like, oh man, there's nothing swirling around in there. There's no seahorses or whatever. So if you have something that's clear, you can look at the back of the bottle and read everything, you're doing good. If it has more than about 8 to 10 lines, that's a lot of stuff that they put in there. Even 8 is pushing it. I would say I only need to read 2 to 3 lines, and that's pretty much a good product for me, for my skin, all that good stuff. So after that, for your sprayer, you have your solution. For your diamond tips, you also have your solution. And then for your cold cream, well, not the cold cream, but the cold hammer that puts on that gel, I just put mine in a different bottle, or because it's easier for my brush to dip in. Theirs is a squeeze bottle, so I will show you guys in the video why I switch it to this. It's just a bigger, so I can dip my fan brush in. That's all. So then after that step, you only have 2 steps after you do these 3 steps, and that's just to moisturize and add sunscreen. So our moisturizer, let's just say we're gonna use this for the moisturizer. Open up your bottle, put a little bit of moisturizer in your hand, add it to the client's face, all that good stuff, nice and dewy, we're glowing, we're getting that person ready for the world. They're gonna take over. Oh man, amazing. So now they're moisturized. What do we have to do after that? We add in a nice SPF sunscreen, SPF 30 or higher. Even if it's SPF 15, that's okay, because then you just reapply it at 12 o'clock or 3 o'clock before you get off work. You just now put on an SPF 30. You're just doubling up your number, that's all. So even if it was an SPF 10, you would have to apply it 3 times out of that day to equal your 30, okay? After that, you send them on their way, ask them to sign up for, or you don't ask anybody nothing. You tell them, hey, I will see you next week. You are glowing, you are gorgeous, you're gonna take over the world. Oh yeah, we see you. I see, damn, okay. I didn't know you had it like that. Damn, okay. And so she's glowing, or he's glowing, or him, or they, all of us. You schedule that appointment for next time, they're gonna come back. Zemits even has, when you sign up for the program or to buy your machine, they have a link to where they show you how to upsell, what to sell, how to sell it, and what pricing in your geographical area you should be charging. That's crazy. Because for me, I charge accordingly due to my area, because most people out here make good money, so I'm gonna charge you good money. Now, if I'm in an area where I know the median income range isn't so high, then yes, I will price it correctly, okay? A little bit more affordable, because we all deserve a facial. This day and age, people are crazy, the world's crazy, but hell, I'm crazier, so in a good way for you guys, and I'm gonna fight back. So I need to get rid of the nonsense on my face, all the toxins, all the bull crap that's adding up, and I need this machine to help me do it. So, won't you do it, or he do it, or the Holy Spirit? But anyways, that's it. We're gonna show you guys how I do it in real life with a model right now.